No one in my family is in the arts. That's for other people. That's what other people do, other types of people. Turns out I'm one of those people. Hi, this is Priscilla Quintana in Making a Portrait. Priscilla as a kid was very curious. My mom said I was always asking questions and would never shut up. Like, but why? But why? But why? I've always been an adventurer, which I get from my mom. I was always, trying to jump off of a ledge or jump into a pool or, I was just a very adventurous, crazy kid, I think. I really like spiders and snakes and sharks. Those are I love snakes. I had pet snakes growing up. Me and my mom, when we would go visit my grandpa, he lived in Arkansas, when we would go to camp in the mountains, our favorite bonding activity was to go and find garter snakes and catch them, or blue belly lizards, and just chase them around and play with them for the day and then let them go. I like stuff like that. I really struggled in high school, for sure. That was probably the hardest time of my life. I was just bullied a lot, which made me, in turn, I think, a more difficult person because I put this guard up in order to not be hurt. So, yeah, high school I don't remember fondly, but I think it has a lot to do with who I am now. And I have very thick skin and a really good head on my shoulders, but I just hate being told what to do. And that's all they do in school, is tell you where to sit, tell you what to do, tell you what homework to do. So I think one day when I have kids, I want them to have some kind of unconventional schooling or art schooling, because it was just so boring for me. And I had such bad grades, but when it came time to take the SATs or the ACTs, I was scoring at the top of the class, So it wasn't that I was dumb, I was just bored. Everyone in my family is in business. My grandfather sold insurance, my aunts and uncles do real estate, my mom is the vice president of a huge company, so everyone is very left-brained in my family. So I've always been a creative person, and I cannot sit still very long, so I knew that I wouldn't be able to sit at a desk, from 9 to 5 for my whole life. So I went to film school for production, which I loved, and kind of just fell into acting, and now I know that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, because I don't even hit snooze on my alarm in the morning when it's time to go to work. I'm just so excited to go to set every day. Looking back now at those days, I think it's such a great story and I think it's so cool, but when you're in it and you don't know what's in front of you, you don't know if you're gonna reach success, it really messed with my head, I think. As an actor, you're just told no constantly. You get 99 no's for every one yes. And I was going to audition and audition and audition and just not hearing it. And this is the thing that I want to do. I've quit college. I've gone against my family to pursue this dream of mine. And you just feel like such a failure. And also the financial aspect of it. The financial aspect of being an artist is just insane. You don't have money. You're literally a starving artist. I remember when I first moved out to LA, I was sleeping on a blow-up mattress in someone's kitchen for $300 a month. And I remember there were roaches and I lived there with 5 other girls in a tiny 1-bedroom. Oh my God, there were so many times where I would just call my mom crying. I'll be like, why am I torturing myself with this? This is so sad. I feel empty all the time. I know this is what I want to do, but I don't know if I'll ever do it. And I have so much admiration for actors that just never gave up, even if they never made it. There's people in my acting class who are 60 and they just genuinely love the art, so that's why they do it. I don't really look at struggles as a bad thing. I'm struggling still, to attain what I want to attain and be who I want to be. Every day is a struggle, but I feel like that really makes you grow. Being fearless in the pursuit of whatever sets you on fire is definitely the most valuable lesson that I've learned so far. I knew it was a career, I just didn't think it was an obtainable one. No one in my family is in the arts. That's for other people, that's what other people do, other types of people. Turns out I'm one of those people. My first project ever, I was an extra in one of the Fast and Furious movies. And there was like 1,000 of us this day. So I didn't even get to see the director. I didn't see anyone but the other extras. But you're always learning so much when you're on set because there's so many moving parts. Even our set right now, we have hair, we have makeup, we have the photographer. I didn't really know what all the parts were. So I would be talking to the director, not even knowing it's the director, because I just didn't know how it worked yet, you know? So it's a constant growing process and a constant learning process. And I'm still learning every day about all the different parts and people and jobs on set. So that was my first, like, okay, I can do this. And then recently, booking my first lead, you know, that was a huge, huge, huge step in the right direction, something I'd always dreamt of, but didn't know if it would happen for me. But yeah, the show that I'm on right now, that really helped me solidify myself to myself as an actor, because I still feel like an imposter though, if I'm being honest. I always feel like a bit of an imposter. A lot of people think that acting is glamorous. People see this right now. They see the beautiful hair and makeup, they see the beautiful gown and the lights and everything, but that's not what it is. You know, that's like 0.0001% of the time, you know, or it's just studying lines or rolling around on the floor because you're in a fight scene and getting dirty, and I have bruises all over my legs from stunts, but people forget about that. But that's the fun part. The glamour part is fun and this is cool, but there's nothing better than being on set and getting dirty and getting tired and just getting to the grit of it. If I had a time machine to go back and talk to my 5 or 6-year-old self, I would say it's okay to break the rules to get where you want to be. You don't have to follow the career path that your parents want you to. You don't have to go to college if that's just not right for you. As long as you're actively pursuing whatever makes you happy, that's all that matters. Forget all the rules that society places on you as a woman or as an artist. Just do exactly what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror and you have to be proud of the life that you created. And none of these people putting these rules on you have any say over that. I don't have any regrets. I think that I really believe in the butterfly effect, and I feel like every single tiny thing I've done, even if it's making a left turn, you know, at that light, or running that red light, or not going to school that day, every single thing that I've done has led me to be exactly right here. So how can you regret any of that?